What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Welcome back. So I wanted to come back and give you guys an update on how everything is going so far. Today is Monday. It's officially the first day of week 3 on my raw geogenetic cleanse. I'm feeling really good. We've made it this far and I'm so happy to be able to come here and kind of share this with you guys. So your girl, like I said, is officially on week 3 and it's been going pretty smooth, like no complaints. The very first week that I started, I chose to do just juices. So I didn't eat any fruit or vegetables. I just juiced for the first week while taking all my herbs, tinctures, and bitters, and man, a little TMI, but your girl was in the bathroom real heavy. We was going together real bad, like wow. But it felt super great. I was just getting waste out of me. I could feel it. It was just coming up out your girl. But overall, I felt really good. Even on the juice for the full week, I felt super energized. And it was a super easy, smooth process, especially because I got my new Nama J2 juicer. So making juices were super fast and super convenient. So the first week, it went by pretty smooth. The only thing is just kind of like getting into the routine of taking the herbs, taking the tinctures, and I tried to follow the schedule that they gave me as much as possible. I might have deviated some time frames, but pretty much I stayed within that 8-hour window, and it was kind of a little bit more easy just doing all juices and not eating. So then I was just boom dumping them. For me, I mixed all of my herbal powders and the green juices that were listed. The green juice that he recommended us make on the geogenetic cleanse. So every time I would have that, I would put the powders in there and then I would drink those. I didn't put them in like a whole 8-ounce kind of a thing. I kind of did like a good little amount, probably more on the lines of like 4 to 6 ounces, and then I just threw them back. Just because I didn't want to mess up my whole juice with the herbs. It was just nasty. It was so nasty. So I kind of more took them as like shots mixed in with a little bit of the juices, and then just drunk my juices as is. It went pretty well. It went pretty well. Aside from making the juices that they recommended, melons, baby. Me and watermelon, especially because I found this farmer's market that actually had seeded watermelon, so that made it super easy. And I highly recommend using melons, watermelons, because with one watermelon, I had like a really big one. With one watermelon, I was usually able to make, and I'd mix it with, like my favorite juice combination was watermelon, pineapple, lemon, and ginger. So like that was one of my primary juices that I made during my first week and on. Like that's a juice that I'm making every week so far, the last 2 weeks. But with that combination, I've been able to make a gallon and a half of juice. So that's pretty much helped me on throughout the day. So I usually do melon juice. I did the green juice recommended, and I had like a couple of dope juice combinations during this first 2 weeks. I did a honeydew melon. What else did I put in the honeydew one? Oh yeah, honeydew melon, green apple, ginger, and cucumber. Super good, super refreshing. That was a really good juice that I did. I told you the watermelon, and I made this one juice. It was like, it tasted like 100% better version of like Sunny D juice. It was orange, pineapple, peaches, ginger, and turmeric. It was fire. It was so fire. That juice, of course, it didn't make like a lot of juices, so with that I pretty much had like half of a gallon of that juice, which was fine just because it was a lot of orange, and then the turmeric and the ginger kind of gave it a little bit of like a strong acidic like flavor. So I didn't drink that one too often. That was like a good juice to kind of like start off my morning, to make me feel like, oh yeah, orange juice in the morning kind of like energy. But yeah, that went really, really good. I got these tops to go over the mason jars that changed the game, bro. They changed it. Let me go ahead. As you can see, I already finished this juice, but I usually put all my juices in 32-ounce jars just for space, convenience. And then I got this little screw on top, so you can literally just screw them on any mason jar top, and it makes it so easy to just boom boom kill them. So that's something super dope. I got these on Amazon. It came with like a pack of 4 for like $8. So that really changed the game for me. That helped me a lot. And yeah, that's kind of like how it's been going so far. Like, as you can see, your girl got energy. We got clear skin. The first week I didn't work out, just because I knew I was juicing. I didn't know how crazy the detox was gonna be. So I wanted to kind of just give my body time to adjust to everything that was going on. So that was the first week. Second week, I started incorporating like food into like actually eating, and that went pretty well. And also I started working out that week. And I feel like week 2 was low-key harder for me than week 1. Just because once I started working out, like after I was done working out, I felt exhausted. Like I felt like I just wanted to go to bed. Also, I kind of kept my intensity of the workout pretty high, so that probably had something to do with it, because I just went kind of like right back into my flow of like going, hitting like weights, like good. I did cut back a little bit on like how heavy, but I still was doing like weights, as you're gonna see in a little clip I'm gonna add in at the end of this video, kind of like a mini vlog, so that you can kind of see like how some of my days went while I was doing the fast. But I did do like full body workouts. I had the energy doing the workouts while I was doing it. Well, I would say kind of like halfway. Like usually I do weight training for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. These workouts, one, I was kind of crunched for time too, but also I didn't feel like I had the energy to 100% complete them all of the way. Just because of just how my body was feeling. I started off super strong, but kind of like midway through the workout, I would just be a little bit like tired. I felt my muscles being like, ooh girl, take a break kind of energy. So I still worked out pretty hard, but I kind of cut my workouts in half. Still weight trained and cut them in half. So that was kind of how the workouts went. The first day at least, I was pooped. Like during the workout, I felt great. Afterwards, when I came home, I was like, nap time. But I still worked out like throughout the week. Of course, I just cut back. I probably worked out 3 times that week. And I was just very intentional about doing like stretching, mobility. I started doing a little bit more yoga at night to kind of like, you know, relieve some of the inflammation and like stretch a little bit. So that's kind of how the workouts went. This week, I'm still like, I plan on working out through this whole thing. Like, that's just who I am, as you guys can see in my fitness vlogs. But I decided like today I brought a nectarine with me so that I could eat something midway through my workout to kind of boost up my energy, just in case I was just feeling fatigued from just being a lack of like nutrition or energy or anything like that. But yeah, I ate fruit this week. I think because of the workouts and stuff, it was like a little bit tougher, but eating kind of helped out a little bit. And I feel like this week my weight stabilized. So by doing the juice the first week, I dropped 10 pounds, right? I started off at about 145, about 145, 144-ish. And I got all the way down to about 135 within that first week of just juicing. But I think it was just because I just juiced that whole time. once I started actually eating the fruit and still keeping my juice consumption pretty high, I feel like my body kind of like regulated, and I've been maintaining 135. So I haven't really dipped below there. So I'm actually really happy about that, because that was one thing I was nervous about, but I was definitely open-minded about, because the most important thing is doing the cleanse, healing my body, resetting. But the fact that I was able to maintain my weight at 135, which is good to me, because I low-key was packing on weight just because I knew I was going to do this. So I'm actually happy with staying within this weight range that I'm in now. I might drop a little bit more just because I think this week I'm going to implement like more juice only days possibly, but we're going to see how we feel as it goes. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. My activity levels have been pretty high. My energy levels have been pretty high. There's random times where I do feel tired, like in the middle of the day, where I just feel like, oh, I just want to take a nap. So I do have those moments, but overall, I feel pretty good. The first week, poop was just coming up out your girl, especially because I was juicing. It was just flying out. The second week, still going to the bathroom consistently, but I can say like it kind of solidified a little bit more. I think it's just because I was just actually eating fruit. And I did incorporate one savory, well, I'm not gonna lie, I incorporated 2 savory meals. Because I think they recommend for you to eat mostly fruit during this time. And so, but it was just one day I was just like, bro, I need something not sweet, especially because the weather in Cali's been a little gloomy, so it's not giving summertime vibes where you want to just sit on your porch, eat some fruit so you can cool off. But it's cold. It's cold. I'm wearing a jacket outside and stuff. Like, it's cold. It is not giving. So I was really feeding for hot food. I ain't gonna fake you. I really was, but of course I didn't do that. So instead I did have a wrap, an avocado cucumber wrap. So technically still fruit, and these are also items that are included in my juices, but I did eat like a savory meal. So I did a organic raw seaweed nori paper. I stuffed it with romaine lettuce. I put alfalfa sprouts and microgreens inside, and I was intentional on putting the alfalfa sprouts in there because I watched one more of Yah'ki's video, and I was trying to think about like what are plants that I could eat that can kind of like give me protein. So I put those in there because they have protein in them, cucumber, avocado, and I just wrapped that up. I even made like my own sauce to kind of dip it in on the side, which was just a blend of mango, cilantro, lime juice, and I really think that's it. So mango, a whole lot of cilantro, lime juice, and I think like a jalapeno pepper in there to give it a little spice, and I kind of just dipped it in that. So that has been like one of my savory meals that I'm eating. That's really the only thing savory that I'm eating aside from fruit. So yeah, that's kind of how it's been going for me. Like I said, we're on week 3. I'm feeling really good. I wanted to kind of come on here and unbox my next week's package with you guys. So here we are. This is going to be protocol for the week 3 and 4. And let's get into it. Where's the box? All right, I can put this on the floor now. Alright, so we got our week 3 and 4 protocol. And speaking of the first weeks, while we unbox this, the first 2 weeks I did finish all of the powderless herbs, but I did have a little bit of tinctures still left in there. So I've been still kind of working on those. But the last like 2 days I didn't have any capsuleless herbs, which I was fine with, because I was like, okay, I kind of get like a break 2 days where I don't have to take these nasty herbs. So I was happy about that. Right now, I'm actually making some bitter tea. I know it only really calls for me to continue to take the bitters for the first 2 weeks, but I think I'm going to have them roll over into this week just because with my work schedule, it was hard to have the bitters every day. So sometimes I was taking the bitters every other day. So I plan on also incorporating the bitters into my 3rd week. Just so that I can continue taking those. So I'm just gonna keep taking those until it's gone. But I have these other teas as well. So I think I'm gonna add one of those teas into the rotation. I didn't get my tea bags. I ordered them off of Amazon. So I just been using cheesecloths for my bitter teas. So yeah, let me turn my teas off actually. All right. We got the teas brewing, we got our herbs here. I am noticing that I have one more herb than I did last week. Let's look to see if they're different. I think they're very similar. So the next one for this week is our lymphatic sweep. I think I have that one in my other one. Oh, this is a new one. Superfood Powder Plus. So this one wasn't included in the first week, but we have the Superfood Powder Plus, which is, ooh, this is dope. Oh, this one's very sea forward. As bladderwrack, sea moss, dusel, kelp, nori, and club moss, which is kind of aligned with what I've been eating. I've been eating nori sheets. So kind of just trying to do things that are super high and dense in minerals. We have the Endocrine Balance capsules. These are the same ones that I had in the previous package. Intercellular Cleanse. Like I said, I think these are all the same ones that I had in the previous package. So we got that. And yep, the GI mover. Bam. So these are the herbs that I'm going to be taking, and I feel like the tinctures are probably the same. So if they are, I'm probably going to keep taking the ones that I already have open and just finish those off. Yep. Yep, they're pretty much the same. So this is just the next round. Bam. Got the liver and gallbladder support, intercellular herb, and the lymphatic sweep, and the parasite eliminator. Bam. So yeah, I just wanted to unbox this with you guys so that you guys could see what the next week calls for. And yeah, I feel super good. I'm super happy. I'm super excited. Everything has been going well. Yeah, we are over here fasting and doing our thing. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek into what my refrigerator looks like right now. Oops, a little sneak peek in what my refrigerator looks right now. So give me a second there. So yeah, this is my fridge at the moment. I think I'm gonna show you guys this also in my vlog, but as you can see, we have some of our watermelon juice. This is some green juice that I made. This is that one dipping sauce that I was talking about with the mangoes. We got berries, coconut water for smoothies. These are the organic nori wraps that I used, as well as the microgreens that I included in there. My alfalfa sprouts that I use. So that's like the only veggies I'm eating. A little bit of celery and all of our fruit and stuff that is stocked and ready for the week before I can juice. I did save some of my fruit pulp just because I'm going to be repotting my plants, and I'm going to include that in there. So yep, this is my fridge at the moment. And as you can see, I have some of my bitter teas on the stove. And like I said, I'm waiting for my tea bags, but I just wrapped them in cheesecloth and I just used them in there. That is your girl. That's your girl. So yeah, that's kind of like how my cleanse has been going so far. If, like I said, if you guys have any questions, you want to see anything specific or have any specific questions, let me know, because I'm gonna do another update video when I get ready to open up my week 5 and 6. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Stay healthy. Y'all, I'm back with another juice video. Today we're doing a watermelon and pineapple juice. We're gonna be using pineapple, watermelon, key limes, and ginger. Watermelon, so hydrating. It is the fruit of the summertime, packed with antioxidants. It's gonna help with digestion and make you feel bomb. We got some key limes in there, a little ginger, and of course pineapple. This is gonna add a little extra sweetness. It has enzymes that really help with the gut health and digestion. This juice is a tropical paradise. Like, you're gonna be so hydrated, your body is gonna love you for it, and I've been using it as a pre-workout. Go ahead, pour it into a 32-ounce mason jar, and you is good. This is the juice of the summertime. Hope you guys enjoy.